Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Taurus, June 9, 2022. With shifts occurring now, things are up in the air, and it's best to feel things out before making final decisions or conclusions. Saturn begins its yearly retrograde cycle today, and until October 23rd, prompts you to do some sorting or reviewing of current goals and projects or endeavors. You're likely to feel a shift in perspective about your long-term goals, responsibilities, career, or life path. There is a real need to simplify rather than expand or increase with your career or reputation, as development or expansion can bring about undue stress. However, you're in excellent shape to review these issues, build upon current projects, or return to unfinished endeavors. As well, consider reviving old studies or streamlining your approach to learning. The planetary configuration is bringing you to the point where you can no longer remain silent about a certain subject. You can no longer hide behind a mask of smiling pleasantries but need to be authentic. Say it like it really is, whatever it is. Then your smile will be a real smile as the difficulties melt away before your eyes, and you feel healed within and without. Even though Mercury retrograde is over, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius has just begun. From now until October, you will have to seriously consider the responsibility you have in your career path. You may feel like Saturn retrograde in Aquarius is encouraging you to be authentic in your professional endeavors so that you can build a unique professional legacy. It could be particularly tough since your sign will square Saturn retrograde, so making these changes will not come easily. But if you are open to stepping out of your comfort zone, you will be a professionally authoritative figure. This time last week the moon hadn't even returned to your income sector ahead of a new moon that has given income potential the kind of momentum that you are still benefiting from. Yet missing is any kind of urgency, and instead, with Mercury and Venus returning over the course of the month to make things happen, the Sun is giving you time to explore your options. Relations with your circle of friends will strengthen. Opposing points of view can be easily reconciled and you are able to create an open, tolerant atmosphere. The mutual trust you share will increase and other people feel at ease with you. Perhaps someone will reveal intimate details to you that make your ties to him or her even more intensive. Everyone wants to help you today, and you know how to put them to work. You can accomplish a lot on your own, but the power of numbers will multiply the good you can do. Strengthen existing relationships by proposing new venues and occasions to meet. If there is someone you want to give a more important role in your life, let them know or give them a sign. If the object of your desire doesn't react to your gentle attempts, do not change your strategy. Be patient, bide your time. The day's astral energy emphasizes your changeable nature. The key here is to keep your balance as you accept all the challenges that life presents and succeed. You know that your sensitive nature needs to be taken care of especially well in times of stress. Do what you love best. Take some time out, lie back, listen to the music you love and let your imagination take you places. This is sure to be a busy and productive day for you. Whether you are able to be on the job site or are working at home, the essence of the vibration that is happening will encourage you to get things done. Your ability to focus and to organize will be much stronger, and you won't have any trouble planning. Seize this opportunity to accomplish a lot. Make yourself a list and take things one at a time. Be sure to take time to relax when all is said and done. As much as the moon's return to your work sector today will give you an intuitive read on work and job matters and can even act as a trigger, this will have wider implications. Over the next few days, the moon will form a friendly aspect to the Sun, for the only time while he is in your income sector, but also to Saturn, just days after his retrograde turn in your career sector. This will help to draw all the different strands together from across the income, work and career fronts while at the same time making things easier to read. The last thing that the moon will do before leaving your romantic sector today is form a friendly aspect to Pluto, in retrograde motion in an adventurous part of your chart. In a case of perfect timing, this will bring a sense of romance, adventure and nostalgia together, just as Venus, the planet of love moves into her final 2 weeks in Taurus. Our eyes in the sky. As the moon spends its last hours in attention-seeking Virgo today, this is your last chance to make it all about you. This fiery emotional lunar combo loves to make you the center of everything, so even if you're shy at heart, you might actually enjoy being in the spotlight a little more than usual now. And since all eyes will be on you, why not look your best? This is prime primping energy, so make those hair and mani-pedi appointments ASAP. Clothes shopping is fun now too, as is taking more selfies from more fantastic angles than seem humanly possible. Although there's no social media posting limit, maybe there should be. No matter how good you look, people might be tired of seeing you live your best life by the time the day is over. But overall, not a bad problem to have. There's not a whole lot to complain about today unless you're looking extra hard for it. In the morning, the Virgo moon trines Uranus in Taurus, stimulating our intuition. The day ahead forecasts significant twists and turns, when riding the wave will make us magnets for serendipity. Although surprises and shakeups serve to release us from self-imposed limitations, the trine is also what is considered an easy aspect. This means that we can miss its most constructive effects if we are content to stay in the house. We don't have to go out of our way to use this influence to our full advantage. Try taking a different road to work, sampling a new cuisine, or volunteering to teach someone a skill you've cultivated. In the process, we'll place ourselves just enough outside our comfort zone, communicating to the universe our interest in an upgrade. Shortly following this, the moon squares off with the Gemini sun, prompting us to review events that have transpired since the May 30th Gemini new moon. Intentions were set for manifesting social connections that could aid us in sharing our voices within our communities. We might have begun ventures dealing explicitly with the spoken or written word, or undertaken research or investigative projects. Yet, now we find ourselves faced with adversity. Perhaps we are grappling with self-doubt. Or perhaps we are experiencing conflict with someone who has called our intelligence into question. If we adopt a know-it-all approach, we deny ourselves the opportunity to grow in our field of expertise. Remember, we are here to learn. Learning requires us to update our opinions when faced with new evidence. Don't deny yourself the chance for further self-development. We'll choose to express ourselves with acts of kindness and service to those we care about, who will then see our truest heart. Our need for variety can place us in situations where romantic engagements take a back seat. Ordinarily, asking for space won't be a problem here. It is more likely that issues will arise if we make our needs known improperly or fail to consider someone else's needs. The reverse may also be true. We feel neglected in some capacity by another, which makes us go looking for love in all the wrong places.